It is a Saturday morning, and I honestly cannot fucking be asked to get out of bed. It's like going up to 10 o'clock, but I'm too comfortable. I don't know. It is literally only like 8 days away till Christmas, and I feel I'm finally getting into the Christmas spirit a little bit. Like, I start listening, like, I made a Christmas playlist to kind of help, and then I was kind of listening to that for like 2 days on my journeys to work, or either to work or either from work. And yeah, I'm kind of starting to get into. I always get into Christmas really late because I don't really care about it anymore. I'm not really a child anymore, so it's kind of like, yeah, whatever. But I don't want to be like a Scrooge. Like, I'm not a complete Scrooge. I do still think that it's very like materialized sort of thing, and it's just a way for companies to make money. And the kind of the whole real reason for Christmas kind of went out the window like 50 years ago. But yeah, I'm slowly kind of getting more into it. I am currently watching Elf. Elf, though, I can watch this all year round. Like, it's one of those Christmas movies I'll watch all year round. I'm not usually a massive fan of like Christmas films either, but I do have staples like Elf, Deck the Halls, The Grinch. I've not seen The Grinch in how many years? I've seen like the cartoon remake of it by Illuminate. I think it is the ones that did the whole like minions and that sort of thing. But I've actually not seen the like proper like live action Grinch in so many years. Just because I'm happy just watching the cartoon version. Um, but yeah. The problem with Christmas films, there's so much garbage. It's a bit like love the like romantic films. There's so much garbage, and it's hard to find like gems, if that makes any sense. So when it comes to Christmas films, I don't like indulge in them as much. Like, I remember watching one. I think I did a review of it as well. This is how many years ago. I thought it was the worst Christmas movie ever. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's like a spin-off Horrible Bosses, but it was like a Christmas version. I don't think I really liked that one. It's one of those things where I think it's easy to tune out a Christmas movie, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's really good or anything. I'm a bit shocked because I uploaded a video like only 3 days ago, my latest one, which was the review of the Versace um, a jeans perfume, and it's got 1K views in the space of 3 days. Like, how does that even happen? Like, I didn't know that perfume was so popular. I rarely have milk in my coffee. Usually, I rarely have it at home, and the only time I usually have it is if I'm out and I'm buying a coffee in a shop. Mainly because I think I have a small intolerance to it. Because sometimes if I have a lot of like, I'm not talking like cooked milk, but a lot of like milk like this or like cheese, um, it kind of makes my throat all mucousy. Like, it's not like in the serious, like, it's not an allergy, but it's a slight intolerance, which is fairly annoying. So I don't really have that much milk. I still try and have milk, obviously, because I still have pizza and stuff like that. I just, if I overload on milk, that's when I have issues. Because when I went to that burger and sauce place, I had the nacho cheeseburger. I did the whole review, so if you saw the video, you know. But I had the nacho burger, which was like loaded with cheese, and then the loaded fries, which was loaded in cheese. And then after, I got a bit mucusy for like an hour. But I know anyway, milk has a tendency to that can make people like mucusy. Like, it produces a lot of mucus. I have not been dealing very well with this winter weather. Usually I'm alright. Like, usually winter, I'm kind of, I can deal with it a lot better than summer because heat is like the death of me. But this year, the cold weather has been the death of me. I don't know why, but I've been feeling the cold really badly. Like, my mum says maybe you're lacking in something, because apparently that can be a thing, which I found out if you're lacking in B12, you can feel the cold more, and if you're anemic, but I doubt, like, sometimes I think I'm anemic, sometimes I'm not. Maybe I should go to my doctor because I am on the implant, and the problem with the implant is I've been spotting and also having more than one period cycle in a month, so I could be anemic. I have no idea, because I know she did say when I had the implant, some people still have to take the birth control, which I don't see the point. I was thinking about getting it like removed, just because I'm not like sexually active, which I thought I would be, hence why I got it, and then it turns out that kind of relationship kind of fell through, so it's kind of like whatever's. And I'm not somebody who just sleeps around because, yeah, I'm not, I'm not judging, I'm just not that kind of person. So it's just an utter annoyance, but that's literally the only side effects I've got from it. I know it has migrated just because when I first got it done, every time I trained triceps, it would hurt, like because my muscle would contract, and it's obviously rubbing on the implant, but that doesn't happen anymore. But it does feel like it's migrated. It's fine to migrate as long as you can still feel it. If you can't feel it, then there's some like they always tell you to check, just to make sure you can still feel it on the skin, because there is a rare case where it can travel around your body to your lungs, which is kind of a bit whatever's. Um, but yeah, so there's that. So I could be anemic. I have no idea, but I doubt I am. I don't know, but I've not been dealing with this weather that much. Like I've been curled up in bed, freezing cold. Um, so yeah, I mean now I've got a hoodie up. Like downstairs is a lot warmer just because obviously the heat is on. Like I do have a radiator in my room, but it's not that great um as a fire. But I don't always want to hang around downstairs. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to be in your own space upstairs in your room. So half the time I'm just like wrapped up in like everything because I'm freezing. Literally an idiot. I should have asked my dad to get me a coffee and not a fizzy drink because now I'm freaking cold. I'm literally shivering because I'm an idiot. But anyway, apart from that, the not the final, the World Cup match today to find out who's in third place. It's either Croatia, I can't speak, or Morocco. I don't think Morocco are going to win. I reckon it's going to be Croatia. And then the final, Argentina versus France. I hope Argentina win, just because it'd be cool for Messi to like go out the World Cup with a bang. Because let's be honest, how old he is. It would be nice for him to like finish on a high as to winning the World Cup, which I feel so sorry for Ronaldo because he just knew from that moment they lost. He knew that was going to be his last World Cup, and I kind of feel sorry for him. I know a lot of people don't like him, but you know he just has the passion. But yeah, that's Sunday. So that's tomorrow at 3, I believe. I originally thought it was at 7, but it's actually at 3, unless they change the time. I have no idea. It was an exciting match, which I didn't think it would be that exciting. Croatia won, which I thought that Croatia was going to win. And yeah, I mean, is there going to be a football match where we like disagree, where we don't disagree with the referee? um, but anyway, so I've just filmed a scary story, another one. I've not done them in a while, but I thought quickly do like a Christmas one, an Advent one. I don't know when that'll be up. It'll probably be up after this vlog video on my second channel. I'll link it in the description if I remember. Um, Welcome to the weirdest combination ever. This episode we're having pasta and a pizza sub. This reminds me that you remember when Pasta Hut, this was years ago, they tried to change their image, and instead of like calling themselves Pizza Hut, they changed it to like Pasta Hut or something like that, and it was the weirdest, most it failed completely because they changed back to Pizza Hut. But I thought it was freaking hilarious how they're known for pizza, but then decided to just do pasta and put it in the forefront, and then the pizza behind, which it was just a weird decision. I don't even know who decided to make that decision, but everyone took the absolute piss out of it, and I thought it was hilarious. Just chilling in bed. watching The Simpsons. It's like after 6:30. For the past few weeks, I've been using this John Frieda Overnight's Miracle Repair and Renew hair lotion. So I saw this in Boots and I decided to pick it up. So basically, with my hair being short, I don't start putting like all short all the way around, as obviously before I had a mohawk. But anyway, I don't usually put anything in the daytime. Now I've started to do it because it's starting to get dry. But when my hair's like really short, it doesn't start to get dry until like there's a good enough amount. There's a not a good enough amount, but there's quite a lot of length that starts to come through. But anyway, so I've been using this in the night time. It's supposed to it's supposed to say it raises 64% of surface damage, deeply nourishes and smooths split ends, and it says for medium slash coarse hair with soothing lavender and sandalwood. Honestly, I don't think it really does much, if I'm being honest. I didn't really notice a difference the next day. Even using it now, I don't notice it. I notice my hair's the same like dryness as it normally would when I wake up in the morning. This is quite pricey as well. Um, it says that it's supposed to kind of like relax you as well for like bedtime and stuff, but I find that it doesn't do that. So overall, it's pretty pointless. I mean, you're better off just using literally an oil at night in your hair, which is weird because it says don't put on your roots, so you expect it to be heavily moisturized, but really it isn't. Not like it'd make a difference anyway, because I have dandruff anyway, so even putting it on my roots, it's not going to make my hair greasy. I naturally have dry hair with dandruff, so yeah, but I honestly don't see the point of this. I don't think it makes a difference whatsoever to my hair.